Hello and welcome to today's reading for the Divine Masculine, the Divine Feminine, and the current union energy going on for your twin flame and spiritual journey. Just remember your twin flame journey is all about your whole self, and so wherever you're at, it's about love, and it's about loving your entire self and claiming that completely in your heart, but also accepting that you do desire that in your reality and moving towards your desire. So, with that being said, I have Nature's Whispers Oracle cards here today, and I also have one card by Mike Dooley, who, if you ever saw The Secret, which is a movie that's based on the law of attraction, and he's in that movie. Anyways, yeah, he is all about that, and I'm all about the law of attraction too. But yeah, so he has a deck called Notes from the Universe on Abundance. They're a little more life purpose oriented. I thought that would be good. I feel like a theme for today is really kind of self-trust, and that's actually a very abundant kind of thing too, and very much about life purpose, not just your love journey, let's say. Well, life purpose is love too, but romantic love, life purpose, different sides of romance. So here we have the middle card I'm doing first because I just couldn't wait. So it says, eternity is a really, really, really long time. I think we'll be able to squeeze everything in. Relax. Peace and blue jeans, the universe. So, pretty apparent. It's just like time to relax, time to stop over. I guess, if there's something within you that's trying to overachieve, maybe feeling kind of antsy, with COVID, could be that sort of energy too. Also, very I feel like there's a lot of kind of some spontaneous energy with the placement of Uranus, and wanting to perhaps do a lot of different things, but then, really going more deeply into the thing that's going to bring you the most peace now. And the thing that's going to bring you the most peace now is also the most abundant thing for you to do as well. And peace isn't like boredom or sitting around and not doing anything, it could be that you need to sit and meditate, or that you're tired and need to take a nap. That's just fine. But sometimes when you actually start to wrap your mind around too many things, then you end up getting less done, or getting all the things done instead of the really good thing done. And sometimes the really good thing is really the simple thing. It could be just like that that main picture on your website, as opposed to, just a bunch of other little stuff. It could be just, washing your bedding and making your bed, because that needs to be done. And think about how much of an investment that is into yourself, because that's like your sleep, that's like you're spending hours of your day doing that, most likely. And so it's like these things that are sometimes more on the simple side, and then you do that, and then you sleep that much better, and then you have all this energy the next day because you made the choice to take care of yourself in that way. So doing those kinds of things that are really investing in yourself, and doing them kind of like this cycle of relaxing into what you're doing, and so that you can keep doing more actually, and relaxing into it. So it's an eternal process. Cool, love it. Let's just do the whole middle, let's see what's up. Catch your breath. I like getting this card because it's like, oh, I can catch my breath. And how much does it go with this card? It's like perfectly, right? They're saying basically the exact same thing. Relax, catch your breath. So you have, permission from this card reading to do that in whatever way is appropriate. But just remember, a lot of the things that you may be thinking need to happen, right now, you can't just do all the things at once. And so you might actually just be kind of wrapping up your energy and leaking it into a to-do list, or however this resonates for you. But just unwrap that energy from your to-do list and trust that it will get done. And I mean, we have so many lessons of this. Like, have you ever been, for instance, in a workplace? I know I've kind of experienced this, where it's like there's a deadline, oh my God, and so I'm the kind of person who will knows what I could get away with the deadline, but I will get something in basically by the deadline, whenever it is actually going to be due. I'm not going to not do it, basically, But I've had people around me just be like, I can't do this right now. And I'm like, how come they got to say I can't do this right now, And they figured out a way for themselves to do it later, and nothing really happened, Maybe maybe it did kind of cause a little bit of an issue. But it's a good lesson that where there is a will, there is a way not only applies to your will to do, but it also applies to where there is your will to, claim your full self, there is a way to do that. And sometimes that's where your will needs to go. And it just depends, because sometimes it's not necessarily the best thing to do to, to put off a deadline. I'm not really encouraging that, but I am saying that, you really do have to feel things out sometimes, and just see can I claim something here that I'm not claiming, and am I instead sort of trying to take from myself in this situation just to advance, because that's not a real advancement. You're going to somehow have to pay it back later. You're going to have to rest all week long when you have a week off or whatever, because you just kept taking from yourself for so long. Whereas you could have a week off and, actually just feel good, feel rested, and still maybe chill out, but do whatever you want to do instead of having to, completely rest. So just, getting wiser basically about your reality and what love is actually calling you to do, not what you're hearing another voice try to tell you what to do, and really deciphering what's going on there. Because a lot of times, at the same time, it is easier to just get something done in the moment instead of put it off. So it's just feeling into that too. Is this an easy thing to get done right now? Maybe, oh yeah, okay, I did that. That felt good. Or you go to do something, it's like, no, this is clearly not the time. I kind of wanted to go for a walk yesterday at a certain time, and but I was kind of processing a lot, and I got up and I tripped over a cord that was just kind of a funny trip. It was a little extreme. And I was like, okay, I'm clearly feeling very clumsy, and I actually feel like doing something sitting down right now. I can do something productive, but doing the walk, the exercise, is not it. So yeah, just listening to those cues too of how the universe is asking you to catch your breath right now, and surrendering to that, accepting it, because it feels good, and that's a good thing, and that's good for your union. That's what you want, is to keep feeling good and cultivating that. Well, I guess I can leave this here. So let's see what the Divine Masculine's card is. Keep your dreams alive. So yes, sir, keep your dreams alive. This is just such a nice card to get, and I do often get it when I am questioning my dreams. Something, there's some kind of thing that I thought I desired that, I do desire it, but maybe I can't have it, or I'm just not sure if this is a real desire. And this is a confirmation to the Divine Masculine that, keep your dream alive, keep your desire alive. It is, it's capable of coming into fruition, And you're in that process, so there's no reason for you to veer off of that path, even if there's some kind of voice or something out there that's kind of, trying to tell you, like, you can't have this, or whatever. I don't know. There was a voice for you. So yeah, just keep that in mind and claim what's yours, and do, whatever you're guided to do. And again, that might just look like catching your breath at this time. So cool. And the Divine Feminine card is last card, laughter. Oh, and it's yellow. It's just like the perfect color for laughter. They did a really good job. I mean, Alana Fairchild does these cards, but the artist, who's the artist? Let's take a moment to appreciate the artist. Josephine Wall. Yeah, so very nice color choices. And if you look at this card too, it's like more grounding and earthy. And you can see the laughter here is a little more cheerful and bright. And keep your dreams alive. We see a lot of like blues and purples, so that's interesting. And movement too, with like the yellow mixed in. So a little brief color analysis here of the card's meaning. Yeah, so I think this is really self-explanatory. The Divine Feminine, a good way for you to catch your breath and relax right now might just be to kind of allow yourself to be a little bit more joyful, yeah, kind of like, that teenage part of yourself, even like really going deeper with finding joy in that place and releasing depression, that you might still be holding on to from that era of your life, whenever that might have been, depending on your age. And yeah, connecting, because then you're more easily able to connect with people in that place. And that feels really good. And even going younger than that, really like could be your inner child too, but teenager is what comes to mind because that's what has been coming up for me. Also letting your work be your play and vice versa. So going deeper with, because you have that desire, right? Like for work to feel like something you want to do. And we can really stifle that sometimes. Yeah, so just, don't want to get that too close to the candle. Not trying to light this card on fire over here. Yeah. So, just like really letting things be lighter and releasing the heaviness and seeing how you can do that. If something does feel heavy, just choosing for it not to be, essentially. But that could mean that you do something else for a while. Like, do you need to do this right now? Like, sometimes I keep saying to myself, I need to do this right now, but it ends up being however long later because I keep saying I need to do this now, but it doesn't really feel good. And so instead of completely devoting myself to the other thing that actually feels light, I'm still trying to control. And I choose to release that, like just recognizing this pattern as I'm saying it. And going deeper there with, just like, okay, actually, I'm going to come back to this. Trusting yourself that you're not going to like abandon the activity altogether, or, could be the connection, whatever, some kind of, I guess activity is a good word to be all encompassing of the possibilities there. So yeah, I think you have the point. And twin flamey card too, like having that real basic connection with your twin flame. And it also means that connection with everyone, like, oh yeah, I'm a person and you're a person too, and we can connect in this place. And so it could also be a reminder if you're holding on to some kind of resentment or really trying to like somehow, dehumanize your divine masculine, just remember that they are also, they're also a person that you can connect with and just choosing that for yourself and seeing that you are a joyful being, you also recognize that in them, and you can let go of the heaviness, whatever heaviness is blocking you from perfect union, within and in your whole reality. So that feels complete and nice. Hope you enjoyed the reading. I sure did. And enjoy the rest of your week ahead. And, the 8-8 portal, what is that? The Lionsgate portal is coming up, so I'm definitely going to do a reading for that. I'm going to do one on the Twin Flames Universe channel, and I may do an additional one here. We'll see, but I'll definitely link them in a few days if that is something exciting to you. And check out the links below. You can always sign up for an intro session and just book it, just do it. And hit that subscribe button if you would like to subscribe to my channel, then I encourage you to do so. Alrighty, take care. Have a wonderful week, like I already said. But seriously, have a really good week. I really mean it. Yeah, love you. Bye.